Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Carbon Scythe, and now we are going to continue to play Being a Dick. Even if it doesn't look like it, this is Being a Dick. And we are currently playing some Dungeons and Gremlins with Magnar and Sally, Jill, Josie and Maya. And in the previous episode I was heavily flirting with Maya and Josie, and the others did not, I'm not sure they quite enjoyed that, especially not Sally. Sally does not like me for some reason. Magnar is being a bad GM as usual. And now, after doing some investigating in the tavern, we are now headed for the Ice Queen's castle. Now, let's get into it, shall we? The heroes leave port and arrives at the fortress of the Ice Queen. They feel they have made sufficient preparation to infiltrate the fortress and find Princess Nadia. The heroes revise their final strategy for infiltrating the fortress. They recall that Moria escaped through the sewers. In addition to the sewer entrance, there is an open option to charge the gates. I say we split up. Assaulting the front gate should obviously have the strongest party members. I volunteer for it. I bought a bow and Porsche, so I'm feeling good. Maya should enter from the sewers. Ew, okay. I'll go with you. And Kurt, what's your point of entry? Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's cool. That's so very good. That was a weird accent. But if I had traded Rihanna a weapon for my guitar, for my lute, I wouldn't be able to talk to the lowlifes in the tavern. But now, because I don't have a weapon, I cannot charge the fortress. I have to go to the gates with my girls. I'll enter through the sewers with Josie and Maya. Yes, let's do it. Great. Ah, the sewers. The vile stench of excrement mixed with whatever hasn't been flushed away by the tidal water. The rotten smell of feces and corpses. Magnar, I'm eating here. It's a library, Karen. You shouldn't eat here. I could argue that you shouldn't play your games here either. Very well, I will turn it down for you. Oh, you disgusting prick. So, you find your way through the sewers, that's what I'm trying to say. As you walk in the sewers, you notice air bubbles in the water. I cautiously bypass the bubbling water. I don't think anything down here is worth investigating further. How is Maya? I sneak past the bubbles. Okay. So if I sneak by, nothing happens. If I throw a rock, we're going to be attacked. If I play a song, there we are gonna be. They are gonna find us. So let's just sneak by. I follow in their footsteps and sneak by too. The bubbles follow the party. The bubbles follow the party as they walk. I start running. Me too. Wait for me. Arieth the Hydra. No, the sea monster. Sea Kraken. Out of the water, the sewer monster appears. The swamp creature shrieks as it shakes off sewer water and lumps of excrement. Yeah. I should go with you, Karen. I cast a familiar spell. Maya calls on a big fish and slaps the monster hard. Fish? Yeah, very hard, but I kinda get it. Then I attack her from behind. Josie attacks the monster from behind. The monster grabs Josie and starts to squeeze her tightly. With her between the legs tentacle, really? Really now? Oh no! Help! Attack the monster, charm the monster, play a song. Well, I think the charm is not a spell in this game. The charm is just a skill, which is wrong. I play a guitar, play a song, I guess. I play a song to calm the monster. Kurt successfully calms the monster with his tunes. The monster releases its grasp of Yossi. Thanks! I cast snare on the monster. My snare attack is very successful. The monster is entangled and cannot move. Let's run for it. There's no need to stay here any longer. Run away. The party flees from the monster, who's left to soak in excrement. They reach the ladder going up. Where does it lead? I'll climb it. The party find themselves in a basement of sorts. From the looks of it, they have managed to infiltrate the fortress. Woohoo! Inside the fortress, our heroes split up to find the throne room. Ooh. Walk around the corridors. I walk around the corridors. Kurt walks to the corridor of the fortress. He finds himself outside of a small door and a big royal door. Oh, see, now this has a touchpad which it looks very high-tech. So let's inspect the small door. Yeah, it it even has a tag for it. Kurt inspects the door and finds a pad with 9 buttons. The buttons have the number 1 to 9 on them. So it's a keypad. Well, not a keypad per se. Yeah, because that wouldn't fit the medieval theme. No need to scrutinize the game, Kurt. What do you choose to do? Enter code. I enter a code on the keypad. Kurt recalls that he heard a secret code from the lowlifes in Portia. He enters the code they told him. The lock to the door opens and Kurt enters the room. Nice! Kurt did it. He managed to unlock a secret room in Ice Queen's fortress. Amazing! Wow, great job! How did you do that? I have no clue. Kurt finds a fragile and magical wand, a pool with a liquid and 3 buttons on the wall in the secret room. Right, what did the buttons do? They never said that, did they? But since... let's inspect the buttons first. And I did this right. I inspect the buttons. There are 3 buttons in a horizontal layout. Push the buttons. I push the buttons, but please let me choose the order. In what order do you push them? Like Moria told me, middle, right and left. Good. The code is correct. The wall moves and reveals a shelf with several items on it. Kurt looks at all of the items and decides to pick up one of them. Just one? Why not all of them? Because the DM said so. Oh! Right! Because... I already have the lockpicks in Mead. So, nothing. I have a 50% chance of picking the right thing. I'm good, I don't need anything. Kurt leaves without taking an item. Oh, I can't do it again. So yeah, okay, I was afraid of that. So I'm going to choose something. 50% chance of choosing the right thing. Someone said that she's allergic to apples, right? And he was lying. So let's take the pot. I take the pot from the shelf. Kurt takes a pot from the shelf. I inspect the wand. That's more like a staff. The wand has a magical glow to it, but it looks fragile as if it's about to break. Well, that's a bitch move, isn't it? I was so damn close. God damn it. I take the wand. I take the wand. It's so gonna break. You'd think, but my character is so weak that I probably couldn't break it even if he wanted to. Kurt takes the wand gingerly. Inspect the pool. I check what's up with the pool. The pool is green and forms bubbles. It contains a highly corrosive acid. Fill the pot! I fill my pot with acid. Can a pot handle the acid? Of course it can. It might deteriorate, but it shouldn't dissolve completely from this. I have to agree with Kurt on this. Kurt fills the pot with acid. Good. We got everything except for the apple. As Kurt leaves the secret room, it locks behind him. He won't be able to enter again. Okay, so yeah, good. Why? Because the keypad changed its code. How modern. How magical. Yes. Inspect the royal door. There's a glyph on the royal door. When Kurt inspected, he sees a pot filled with foamy water and a golden apple on top. There's a word written on the pot. Harmony. He sees a pot filled with foamy water and a golden apple on top. That's the mead and the golden apple, which we used the staff for. We needed the staff for. Kurt can tell that this door is a special one, and once he enters it, there's no turning back. Not yet. Go upstairs. I go upstairs. Kurt finds himself outside of a locked door. Pick lock, pour acid on the lock, need acid. Ooh. I thought, honestly, that I would need the acid to pour on the evil queen. So use the lockpicks. I picked the lock. Kurt fails to pick the lock. Crap! I can help him. I can help him pick the lock. Josie uses the lockpicks and successfully picks the lock for Kurt. Great, thanks, Josie. You're welcome. Kurt finds himself outside of an unlocked door. Well, I don't have... And here is Sage, of course. Kurt enters a room that was previously locked. It's a bedroom, a nice one at that. By the bed there's a cuffed woman. It's Princess Nadia. Did we find her? Yes, we did. Kurt found her. Now we'll see what he'll do. Talk to Nadia. I'll talk to her and tell her I'm here to save her. The fear in her eyes dissipates as she realizes that you're here for her. She begs you to get rid of her the handcuffs. Leave. No, let's rescue Nadia. I rescue her. Her handcuffs aren't going anywhere. She tells you that the Ice Queen has the key to them. No. Pick the lock. I tried to pick the lock. The lockpick breaks as you try to free her. God damn it. I will be back for you. Don't hate me. Kurt finds himself outside of an unlocked door. This is one of those kind of games where you only get one chance, so I'm sneaking around finding all the answers before I do something dumb. As Kurt goes downstairs, he runs into Sully, who's stuck between bars. Well, say hello to your stepbrother. As Kurt goes down, between bars. How? Maybe I try to crawl through them. Jeez, just help me get unstuck. Ask why she's stuck, help her get unstuck, leave. Why are you stuck here? Why did you want to crawl through these bars? I saw treasure chests on the other side of these bars and I want it. If you help me, I'll split whatever I will find in it. Yeah, sure, I help her get unstuck. Kurt doesn't have a lot of strength, but just enough to pry the bars slightly. Sally opens the treasure chest on the other side of the bars. What a crappy treasure, just some magazines. What? In a medieval dungeon? You can have them. I unlocked a special render. Fucking ace. Yeah. Rescue Nadia. Something tells me that the staff turns things to gold. So, because of that golden apple on the door. So let's pour acid. I pour acid on the lock. The lock is dissolving, but not enough to set her free. What the hell? That's a bullshit acid. Use the wand then. I used the magical wand on the lock. The wand shatters as Kurt uses it on the lock. The lock is loosening up. Suddenly the handcuffs break. Kurt has done enough damage to them and Princess Nadia is set free. She rewards him with a kiss. Nadia tells Kurt that he must leave with her now, but the rest of the party has just started a confrontation with the Ice Queen. Yes, we need you here, Kurt. Nadia whispers something to Kurt. What? What's going on? It was a gruesome battle. The Ice Queen vanquished the party. Where the hell was Kurt? I had things to do. I thought you did well without me. Good? We're all dead. It's not like I could have been much of help. My class is the worst, remember? Why didn't I get to choose anything here? That's a bitch move. Fine. Meanwhile, Kurt and Princess Nadia are riding through the forest back to her castle. Yes, Kurt escaped on his own with Princess Nadia. I'll never trust a bard after this. Kurt was promised riches and a noble title by Princess Nadia. Morsha. Unbeknownst to both Princess Nadia and Kurt, Moria has been watching their every move. And as she attacks from the trees, all Kurt sees is darkness, just like a black screen. Is this some kind of foreshadowing that we're gonna have to save Sage from Quinn? What? You can't end something with a black screen like that? That doesn't make any sense. Looks like you lost too. Well, I lost later than you, didn't I? That kind of makes me the winner. I don't know if I could call it your winner today, but this is very fun. Yes, it was really fun this time, and what a long adventure it was. I'm not a father! Sheesh. Congrats! Such a twist in scenery here. I had a feeling that you swimmers were slow. And did I tell you? I ditched the bitch! Dude, why is his teeth so brown? Damn. No more Danny. No more Danny! 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 Danny! No more Danny! Leon! Are you sad? I don't know what I am or where I'm going. I only know where I come from and what I've done. What the hell? I know another thing, buddy. What? Who's gonna stay in college and not pay? Who's gonna stay in college and not pay child support? This guy! Party! What do you say to letting them have some time off? Yeah, I'm cool with that. They earned some rest. And we didn't. Don't pout. I swear, if they ask me to wipe a single ass, I'm out of here before you can say tapioca pudding. Are we gonna find a teacher here? But she did have her own apartment, right? Oh, I brush my hair 2 times daily ever since. But in this day and age, my female hands can't give that hair a good brush. You don't say. Yes, I do say. I used to have a bumper bangs when I was your age. Bumper bangs? What's that? Fucking a car or something? What was that? You have to speak up. Alan! Nothing. My mom always told me my cheeks were too chubby. And she would pinch them. Oh, she would pinch my cheeks with ferocity until they were all red. That's kinda hot. But after I started taking care of my hair, she didn't complain about my chubby cheeks or any other facial feature. Oh, those cheeks. I thought you were talking about... Never mind. Alan! Alan isn't coming there. He's been dead for 8 years. Alan! I am so sorry, but if there's an old person in the game, I have to play them accurately, okay? Because an old voice is funny. She's not with us today. She has good days and she has bad days. Deal the cards, will ya? I told you I don't know how to play canasta. You're good for nothing. How about another game? Do you know blackjack? How about canasta? Can I help you somehow? I could give you water, cookies. I'm not sure you have it here, but I'll look for it. I can read something for you. Play cards. Brush your hair. Do you want to know what you can get me? Yes, very much. Death! Oof. Wow! Well, I mean, I agree. I am personally for assisted death help, suicide, that kind of thing, because I don't want to continue to live when I am incapable of moving on my own. When I have to have someone by my side in order to function, I don't want to live by them. So I am for assisted suicide. But it still hurts to hear it. I thought she was going to tell me to fuck off or something though. Oh, death metal? No. There's a sweet release. That's what I want. Are you in pain? Are we back to not talking? It's pretty awkward. I'm usually the person who listens. Not really sure what to do now. It feels like I'm blabbering. Like a little girl. Okay. Well said for sitting in silence. That way we won't hurt each other's feelings. I'm gonna look for a cookie first. Do you want one? A fisherman is a lonely occupation, I thought. But I'm never truly alone as long as the sea is carrying me. The wind is pushing me forward and the sun gently strokes my face. I used to be a fisherman. Oh, you want to talk about that? No, I'm providing some narrative. Go on. He took one last look at the tuna before closing the lid. That fish will make the trip worthwhile, he thought. Got a lot of tuna myself. Big fishes, it's true. Fast swimmers, you wouldn't believe how fast they can burst. Yeah, where was I? Read the part about the tuna again. Back with cookies, but I have to warn you, they're pretty stale. I'll put one here if you want it. You might not want to eat that. Ew. I think they're expired. They ought to be. They've been here longer than I have. Thanks for telling me. And this is honestly why I refuse to work with people. My entire body and soul just withers because I can't handle people like this. Don't want to be in charge of people. That I don't want to take care of people. It's just not in me. I want to entertain. I can do that as a host. I'm glad you're enjoying my misfortune. You never told me your name. What's the point? No one is using it these days anyway. You're lonely? Put in a home to rot. With the sole joy of staying alive to keep my greedy son from getting what I'll leave behind. That doesn't sound like joy to me. Joy is music, books, jokes, laughing, and watching someone eat expired cookies without warning them. I can still taste something I think once was a chocolate, by the way. Joy is different for everyone. Well, if that brings you joy, I won't bring you death. I'm here to entertain you. Like a monkey. Sure, like a monkey. I'll say if I kill you, we'll likely not get paid. I won't force you to enjoy my company, but I'll sit here with you until it's time to leave, okay? Did you ever put your grandmother in a home like this one? I don't have a grandmother in life on my dad's side, and I have no clue about the one on my mother's side. Also, I don't think I have the right to do that as a grandchild. Would you do it to your parents? I would never do it to my dad. No way. So you'd rather stay at home with him day after day, taking care of him when he's too old and sick to be useful? Is this some weird would you rather game? I don't think I can answer that without being in that situation. But I like to think I'd be able to find some solution that worked for both of us. He'd have to be on board with it at least. I wouldn't force it on him. Then you're smarter than my son. I'm not taking your hand. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I can't handle old people. That sucks to hear. Well, what are you gonna do? Receive $3. It went faster than I thought it would. I'm pretty pleased. Did you enjoy it, Derek? What's that supposed to mean? I'm asking if you enjoyed working there. Nothing else. It better not be something about something else, because I remember a certain secret code being called. No, you got it wrong. And that code was called way too fast, dude. I didn't even get the chance to make one joke. Can you blame me? Yes, I can and I will. All these granny jokes, dying to get out. Fucking Jacob, he did you a favor. Now I get what he's on about. Erase it from your memory, Tommy. You know how this works. You run into your ex there. How was it? Working with a boner. Some witty joke about them wearing crotchless diapers. Is it true that our pussies taste like prune juice? Ew! You're mumbling something. No, I'm not. I'm singing a song. What do you guys think? Is it worth doing once a week? I'm not doing that once a week. Spread that shit out among the volunteers. What about you two? Yeah, I thought it was okay. It's easy work, so I don't see any downside to it. It was a bit weird to brush their hair, but they were nice. I'll let you brush their pubes, so lucky you. I'll say we do it again then. And yes, Tommy, we'll spread it out. But everyone's gotta help doing it. I think I got something else for us. And if it works out, I say we dish this shit. What do you got? Nothing's final, but it involves the pink rose. Stripping? Cleaning. Alright. Huh? I thought I'd be met with groans. I haven't told you the best parts. It sounds like a decent job and we like the place. I'm fine with that. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Great job, Tommy. We clean before they open, and after that, we can stay and relax before going back. Maybe they'll polish our cocks and throw in a free dance or two. Isn't that awesome? I like lap dances. Maybe we'll get one from Nadia up too. Great job, Tommy. Fucking awesome job, Tommy. Right, now we're here to talk about... Oh no, we brought the pillows. So we're going to do a lot of nasties in the next episode. Yeah, we are gonna cut off here today because we've been doing a lot... No, not a lot of things. We went... we got killed in an RPG of Dungeons and Gremlins. And then we talked with a lot of old people. And now we're gonna have a very important talk with Yosin Maya. And maybe even doing some doodling in the end of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode that comes out in 3 days. But if you can't wait for a great story, then I would suggest that you watch one of my videos down below. And remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.